Said David Benavidez treating Canelo like a little, like a floppy bird. You know what I'm saying? I never knew David Benavidez. I want to see the fight at this point. At this point, Canelo, just make the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this fight not being made? I don't get it. You feel me? Like, he fought Bud before Benavidez. To me, that just sounds crazy. It just sounds crazy. It seems like Canelo just wants an easy win at this point. Because from what it looked like, Bud is a smaller guy. Bud is this and that. Everybody's saying he's not all that. So Canelo probably was in his head like, let's go fight him. But Benavidez, shit, he probably be known around the streets as the motherfucker with the motherfuckers. So I don't know, but it really sound like Canelo's just ducking. Now, if Canelo fight Benavidez and win, which I doubt, shit, well, I take everything I said away, fool. I take everything back.
Everything that's happening in my career, I'm in a great position every single way. I wasn't going to go down to 168, but now if Canelo wants to come up, then, come. I got the WBC world title, 175. After I beat Bivol, I'm going to have all belts. So after that happens, now I'm the one who has the power. Now I'm the one. Canelo said he doesn't fight. He fights for greatness. He fights for titles. Well, let me go pick up all the titles, and let's come back into the table and talk.
Oh, yo, hold up.
Why the fuck does he want that Canelo fight so bad? Like, I want the fight to happen, but god damn, he pushing for that shit. Like, there's more motherfuckers that you can make a legacy from than just worry about Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because, being honest, the reason I know Benavidez, and it might sound like I'm a fucking hype beast or something, but the reason I know Benavidez is from him calling out Canelo. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I know Benavidez. I'm gonna keep it real. For calling out Canelo. And for fucking whooping somebody with like a 4-combo uppercut. I remember that when he was in the corner. Hey, that was another clip that went viral from Benavidez, but I really know him from calling out Canelo.
Not Marshall. David Benavidez lets it be clear. Despite Terrence Crawford dominating Canelo, payday, you'll want the payday. I know that. Alvarez, he said the tables have now
got some belly on him. What the fuck? What? Beer belly.
Now turned. He's still down to get that wreck with Canelo Alvarez, but the ball is now in his court after he handles a couple things. In this video, that's what I want to break it down. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Please say it ain't so. Canelo Alvarez stock is in the dumpster. You should have listened to Boxing Ego. I told you, I told you, I told you.
How tall is David Benavidez? That motherfucker looks like about 6'7" or some shit. How tall is David? He is 6'2". What the fuck?
I continue to prove myself as the best in the business, and it's not even close. From day one, I told you I did not like Canelo versus Crawford. I gave you many ways and reasons why I did not like the fight. And here we are. Now, this is not taking anything from Terrence Crawford. He took a risk. Everything was against him for real, in terms of weight, Canelo being the big star, the audience and crowd. Everything was against Crawford. So he did his thing.
The crowd really wanted Bud to win, but they were scared to take that risk and say that this is who I had winning. I wasn't though.
Congratulations to him. However,
and we won some good money that day. Some good money.
It kind of leaves the game FUBAR, which is another reason why you don't make these fights. Now, I have had some people say, "Oh, Ego, you didn't like Canelo Crawford. Why were you okay with Tank and Jake Paul?" Once again, Tank, Jake Paul, I said I don't really care about that fight either. I understand it. That's what I said from day one. I said I understand it because it's going to make a lot of money. It's a novelty fight, completely different. The other big difference, if you pay attention, is that fight they're saying is bigger gloves. That fight they're saying is an exhibition. So no matter what happens.
Hey, what's his name again? Rayo? Is Rayo comp? Is he still in 135? And is he comp? Let me know. I remember hearing about Rayo. He beat Pitbull. Shit, his name was buzzing, then it just stopped. Rayo needs to fight like a fucking Riley Romero or some shit. Or a fucking Ryan Garcia. You get what I'm saying? He needs to. Go fight for some belts or some shit. You hear me?
In the fight,
if he doesn't already have that, I'm not really in the midst with the 140 division. I'm not really in the midst with the 140.
It doesn't really disrupt boxing. Whereas now you have pretty much a career lightweight welterweight with every single belt that fights one time a year in Crawford, who just dispatched of Canelo Alvarez, and now the face of boxing, his stock is in the dumpster. Now you guys heard, and that's not, to me, that's not good for what it's worth. Basically, in the business world, you have to put out,
break his motherfucking knuckle, keep doing shit like that. Fuck, he think this is.
But there has to be some type of return on the investment. And for a fight like this, I call it video game fights. I didn't really see a return in the investment. Like, it didn't surpass Mayweather and Pacquiao. It wasn't promoted good. And now you have Crawford, Canelo, who will probably be inactive for the rest of the year. And the belts Canelo already held the belts hostage. And then now it's just no movement in the super middleweight division. And even if there is, like, they ordered Lester Martinez to fight Christian and Billy again. What does it mean? It could be a good fight. Like, the first fight was a good fight. However, there's no real outcome because it doesn't prove you're a champion because Bud has all the belts. Now I want to get into something that Benavidez said previously. Roll the clip.
I feel like Canelo's a fucking pussy. That's just my opinion. Because if we ever fight, the man is making well over $100 million. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, too. It's a fact.
If, let's say, he's saying that I don't have nothing to offer, that I'm nobody, that I need more experience, this and that. If you're gonna make $100 million fighting somebody that has no experience, that he sucks, this and that, all this shit that they've been talking about me, why would you not come beat my ass and collect a big bag on my head after the fight? Like, this is the same shit I'm doing with David Moreau. You know what I mean? It's the hardest fight, but fuck, I'm not scared of nobody. You know what I mean? Like I said, I embrace the challenges. So for Canelo and his fans saying that I don't bring nothing to the table, I don't do this, I don't do that, man, they're all scared, just like how he's scared. You know what I mean? And if he wants to come prove that I ain't shit, come prove it in front of everybody. It's that easy.
Now, as I mentioned, the boxing game is full of fakes and full of.
Yeah, see that's a rivalry that's not gonna never end. You know what I'm saying? Because the fight.